Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to the Indigo Disk DLC. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we just went and battled out with Anne-Marie, and we went and got that whole Elite 4 battle all taken care of. Now we're going to be heading on over here to another Elite 4 battle, and that is going to be with Lacey. That is going to happen, and not only that, but we are going to be doing the trial out here first, which the trial, I have to say, is somewhat relatively easy compared to all the other different trials that we have been into. Now, I know that if you guys do recall from before over at Anne-Marie's Elite 4 trial, that one had to go and deal around with the flying simulator. That one was relatively easy as well, but this one I want to say is excruciatingly easy. And if you guys are going to go and see here, is that we are going to get ourselves into the Elite trial that is going to be all around within how to go and do this quiz with Lacey here. Now, this quiz is like super easy. You should be able to hopefully at least know everything about what the different type of personality and other characteristics about certain Pokemon are going to be around here with, because basically the first quiz that she's going to go and introduce is going to be with Pikachu. And basically with Pikachu, she'll talk about one particular part of that quiz is where she'll say what type of things that basically Pikachu stores the electricity that's going to be happening from there. Well, you guys should basically know that that would basically be the cheeks, right? And then the next one that happens afterwards is going to be having to do something with Venonat and how Venonat can be able to kind of like locate its surroundings or something of that type of nature, and that's also really easy as well too. That has to deal with like the eyes, and you guys kind of already understand about what's going to happen from so on and so on. But there's going to be a little bit of some different type of things that happen within the actual quiz as well too, and that happens after the Venonat situation that we are going to be seeing from here. And that is where you have to kind of guess exactly who is the real Sinistea that actually has the actual stamp that is underneath the cup, which you guys should hopefully at least be able to kind of go and recognize, because like when the Sinistea kind of does like its own type of like a little animation, you should at least be able to see which one is the actual true real actual antique cup that is going to be happening from there. And there's also some really other cool ones that also happen from here as well too, because I believe since there is like 5 different quizzes they have to go on and answer from, there is one with like a Minior. They have to kind of guess exactly which type of color Minior that Lacey wants you to go and choose from, which that's pretty interesting from that. But if you guys don't know exactly what Lacey's like elite like battle that's going to happen is going to be all about, well, she's in control of anything that's going to be fairy related. So basically her team is going to be revolving around with having that extra drill, but that extra drill is going to be having that fairy type terrorize that is going to happen from there. So you want to be a little bit careful from when that does happen if you're trying to set up on anything. Also as well too, she also does have some indifferent Pokemon, kind of like what happened before with the Anne-Marie, and how like she had like some weird Pokemon that didn't really fit into the whole type of steel type category though, but it happened anyways. But again, we do have of course with our time with Lacey here and her different type of Pokemon, and that is going to be with Primarina. So she actually does have that Pokemon, and I think she has another one that is a little bit different as well too, and I think that was that extra drill if I can recall. I don't know if there's any other Pokemon that oh no, it's not the extra drill, it's actually the Wishmacott. Yeah, she does also have that extra drill as well too, which that's a little bit of a different Pokemon, but yeah, she also does have a Wishmacott, which I believe she actually sends out at the very beginning of the battle that is going to happen with us out here. And I actually did go and battle out Lacey like right away, and I don't really want to go and spoil it with anything too much there, but I do want to say everything went well, and we didn't have any type of a problem throughout the battle. Not like what happened before with like our very first Elite 4 battle that was going on here within the Indigo Disk. But here we go, let the battle commence. Now this episode, I want to say, is somewhat fairly long, because I had to kind of go and do quite a bit of some healing and other things of that type of nature, because unfortunately there was a particular moment that did happen within this battle that kind of annoyed me that happened here, because most of my team was like getting absolutely demolished at this point. At least I thought I was going to be having at least somewhat of a nice good breeze, because I wanted to set up for Drano and Fireball out here, because while I was doing my research, she normally kind of sends out a Wishmacott and also with another Pokemon, which that is pretty nice as well too, so I could be able to kind of go and do our damage as well, which that's going to be with the Granbull. Now, if you guys do recall, we did see that Grand Ball a little bit of a while ago. Well, I want to say not a little bit of a while ago, but just literally like a few seconds ago, right? With the whole last quiz that was happening. So that is one of her Pokemon that she is going to be using around within here. And now, for me, I think there is a little bit of some extra text dialogue since I went and did the whole Elite Four battle before going and doing Drayton and going and doing his type of stuff. But he does have like a little bit of some extra dialogue where he kind of like goes and says like, "Oh, you want to save the best for last, huh?" And then he just carries on afterwards, which we will be seeing that later on throughout here. But within these two videos for today, not only are we going to be doing our time out here within the Indigo Disk DLC and all that type of stuff that is happening, but we are also, of course, going to be jumping on into our way into some more Ocarina time. Very excited about going on and doing that. We are going to be exploring around all across throughout the Hyrule field, and now I will be editing down like quite a bit of some things just so that you guys don't have to see me like walk for like miles and miles, just so that I can go and head to all the different big type of spots that we're going to be heading on into. I think the only one area that I think I missed within Ocarina of Time for that episode is Lake Hylia, but I'll save that until another time because Lake Hylia is just kind of like in an off-beaten path, which or not Lake Hylia, sorry. What's the other area? Oh, I think it's called Zora's Domain, actually. Sorry. Like Lake Hylia, we are going to be exploring around there. It will actually be Zora's Domain. Sorry about that. I actually got myself a little bit messed up there. But yeah, so Zora's Domain, I know it's a little bit more off into like the far beaten path, so I'm not going to really go and really worry about all that too much. But Lake Hylia, I will be going and heading on over towards to with, and that is what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, so I think I'm going to be exploring around Lake Hylia, I think also Lon Lon Ranch, and I want to say within our time of Kakariko Village. So, and then I think we kind of just make a little bit of a pit stop over towards to the Hyrule Castle and kind of at least get ourselves into our main part of the mission that's going to happen from there. But I'll worry about that until that episode is going to be happening within our time for there. But for right now, we got ourselves with the Indigo Disk DLC, and that's what we're into for this episode for today. And also, just so that if you guys are new to the channel or anything of that type of nature, just want to go and basically inform you guys once again that I am going to be doing a little bit of a different type of gameplay commentary here onto the channel now compared to how I did some of my other different Let's Plays. It's just that like for right now, I think for me personally is that if like for me, I kind of actually like doing this way a lot more, just so that like I can actually at least like play through the game, know about a little bit more information, and then just kind of just go and just talk about a little bit of some other things that also do happen within this episode as well, without having to read through the text dialogue or anything of that type of nature, because like I think if I just like read through the text, it kind of like takes up more time, and I don't really want to have to go through all that much. I'll probably go and read like maybe a little bit of it, but not like as much as I used to before in some of my other different Let's Plays that I'm doing. Like currently right now, like the last thing that I'm doing for any type of like Let's Play type of dialogue and whatnot is like Yokai Watch and Okami HD, and after that, those two original other series afterwards are going to be done, and everything else that I'm going to be doing afterwards are going to be is going to be more of the new gameplay commentary type of wise that's going to happen from here. And I want to say, like, pretty soon, like, we're going to be able to get ourselves pretty much closer and closer to, like, the end of this game, man. Because, like, for, like, the way of, like, how these trials are going, ever since, like, that whole Crispin Elite trial that happened from before, I know that was, like, really annoying and very tedious. I'm glad that I got through that and taking care of that, like, very quickly from there. I just wonder what Drayton's one's going to be all about. Maybe that one could probably be a little bit more of a lengthy type of segment that's going to happen. I don't know. But that's something to go and probably do off recording, off this actual video for today, so that I can at least go and learn a little bit about that for when the next episode is going to be happening. Now, I believe right now, currently at the tape of this recording, I believe my sister is going to be coming back from university, so I think we should be okay for me to go and do the way of how I do my recordings. So it's just that I kind of have to figure out a proper time for me to actually go and do my actual audio recordings afterwards. Because like the normal gameplay recordings, I'm okay because I'm fine with that. It's just that the audio recording also has to kind of go and fit into the video as well too. And I know that also as well, I want to say just within, maybe 2 more days time. Like currently right now, on this recording of this video right now, from what I'm doing is actually on December 22nd of 2023. And we're almost getting closer to our time of Christmas, which that is going to be really nice. And also with Christmas Eve, that is going to be happening from here. So just want to go and just let you guys know is hopefully you guys are going to have yourself a good Christmas and everything. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do any type of live streams throughout the whole Christmas week, throughout like Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, or even throughout Boxing Day. Unfortunately, I got some things that I have to go and do with my family, also with work as well. That's also kind of getting into the way of things, but that's okay. I believe next year, I did get my college schedule, and I think you guys may have probably seen that before on my Twitter. I did let you guys know about that, and we do have a new streaming schedule that's going to be planned, so it's going to happen on Tuesdays at 6:30, and also as well too, we should be able to at least get YouTube going on Thursdays at 6:30. So basically you have Twitch on Tuesday, and then Thursday you have the YouTube with everything that goes on with Bowser's Inside Story, and that should at least work very well around out here. So yeah, so basically we can still go and do the Tuesday recordings, and that's basically perfect as it is. And also too, the good thing about having that Tuesday is that one of my courses is going to be online. So basically I can just go and just chill here over at the house, and then I can just be able to just go and just do my live stream later on throughout the day afterwards. So that's like basically perfect for me. But the other 3 other classes are going to have to be all in class though. So it's really weird. I don't know why like I have like some, like I don't know why I just have like one class that's just all in just for an online course, and then just have like the other 3 as all in classes. Like if I actually have like some sort of online course, wouldn't everything else be like all together for like at home specifically? I don't know. More confusing stuff that I have to go and try to figure out with that. But yeah, that's something for me to kind of go and figure out on my own time, instead of basically explaining about that. But yeah, as you guys go and basically tell right now is that I'm slowly losing out on Pokemon, and I want to say the Slowbro and Alcremie are like the absolute 2 annoying Pokemon that are out here. And like, I was trying to make sure that this Slowbro gets destroyed and whatnot, but every time it's like, the Slowbro like just starts like acting up as a problem. Same with the Alcremie as well too, because like, not only does Alcremie have like Giga Drain or something of that type of nature, but it also has Recover as well too, which that's like absolutely annoying. Yeah, that side shell arm that does like a lot of damage, and unfortunately for me, it just gets basically like takes out Dixie, even though that the cute charm even popped, and it doesn't even work. So now the cute charm's even gone. But yeah, so here comes up with the Terra. So hopefully I can be able to go and whittle down with that Slowbro there. And unfortunately, the Slowbro is still alive. And this man also does have like some sort of berry to just go and heal himself up. Like, I have to say, Game Freak went all out for these double battles, man. Like, at first I thought that these double battles weren't going to be like as too much of an issue, but it is an actual issue. Well, just with my team specifically, I have to say. Like, I know that my team is not like as great for some of these double battles, but it still gets the job done, but just very messy in a way. I know that has happened plenty of amount of times for all the different Elite Four battles, but again, we are doing really well. But here you go with that alluring voice. At least we had dodged the attack, and at least Talonflame does go a little bit faster than everything else, and we did avoid that as well, so that was really good too. So here comes up with another EQ, and I think that should at least go and now finally take out that Slowbro once and for all, and now we don't have to have that being as a problem any more than it actually has to be. But yeah, just that Alcremie just likes to go for setting up for recovers. It just literally stall out this battle even more than it actually has to happen. So now I believe she is going to go and set up that extra drill now. That's her last Pokemon that's here. And just want to, now I already told you guys about this before, but you want to be a little bit careful within here because this Excadrill is going to be prepared to be setting up for a Terra for the Fairy. So you want to be a little bit worrisome if you do have like a Pokemon that like kind of has like a Fairy typing or anything of that type of nature with you, unless if this Excadrill comes with poison, which I don't think it does. I don't think an Excadrill can carry out poison unless if it's like toxic related or something, but again, just want to be on the safe side if anything happens from there. But here we go. So now she's gonna go and throw on that Terra Orb, and now it's gonna finally happen. Like at first, I thought when she was gonna be doing this, I thought she was gonna be turning into more of like a dual grounding type or something of that type of nature, but I guess not. Because I know that we see before that Blaziken got like a dual like type of fire boosting like way of for what that Pokemon was all about. Oh yeah, I got like instantly destroyed by Rock Throw. And then we also had the Metagross that was from Anne-Marie, and she was like a dual like steel typing Pokemon there, with the extra boosting of that. Yeah, unfortunately this guy had to go and just set up for another one of those recovers. Now this is where I literally thought that this was going to be game over for me, and I was really lucky, and I was able to actually still be alive out here. I think unfortunately Drano actually gets destroyed here, but I do actually have like one other Pokemon that actually like basically helped me out for like most of the job out here. Now I don't know if I brought back Talonflame or if I brought back out. Okay, so I did bring back out with Talonflame. Yeah, because I'm pretty certain I think Talonflame was the victor for this actual battle. That was like one of my lasting few Pokemon that I had on my team here. So high horsepower. That was really scary, but at least I'm still alive. So everything's good there. Yeah, that's like one move that's like really detrimental. But at least the good thing is that like Lacey or any of these other Elite Four members didn't go for like any type of potions at all. So that was just like really strange for me, because normally I thought they would at least go and at least like have like full restores like at least for like one of their Pokemon, but no. But I'm still alive. No, Drano went and just absolutely destroyed me. Yeah, that's when I got like really upset when that happened. Because like they went and like double teamed up on Drano. I thought I was gonna be at least gonna be able to just go for an Earthquake and then just at least be able to heal up afterwards. But no, Alcremie just went and just destroyed out Drano anyways. So yeah, so I went for a Fly mood there, and I actually went and survived. Thank God. You know what? If I didn't go for Fly, I would immediately have died. I'm pretty sure, because I think Extra Drill is a lot faster than a Talonflame. So I would have probably got myself like completely cooked right there. But you know what? I survived it. Extra Drill's down and out. We got ourselves a nice good win there. And now, with just this Alcremie just kind of just chilling around, all that we need to do is just try to make sure that we just go and, ow. Yeah, got to be careful with that alluring voice there. So yeah, this is where the stall fest literally begins here, because I'm pretty sure that that this Alcremie just starts to acting up and start setting up for more recovers out here. Yeah, unfortunately we lost out with the Terror, but you know what? That's fine with me, because we could just keep on going from here. So there's that Sludge Wave. Don't know if that's gonna probably do anything. Let's go for the full restore, of course. How much are we at? Okay, so we only got ourselves with just roughly around like 4 minutes left to go. Alright, here we go. How much is that Sludge Wave gonna do? Barely nothing. Yeah, I should have wanted to throw on a Poison Barb, I think, before I went and did this battle, because I literally still have that Soft Sand. I think if I had that Poison Barb, I think it would have probably been able to do a little bit more damage, and I would have probably at least brought it down to like almost close to half there. Yeah, unfortunately, Flamethrower is not really doing a whole heck of a lot. But we have to go and probably stop for a Sunny Day, and I think that's what I was going to go for as well, too. Yeah, so there goes that Earthquake, and at least it doesn't affect us, but let's bring it back down. Oh, that annoying, what is that, leftovers or something? Yeah, it seems like most of these Elite Four trainers actually have a whole bunch of leftovers on them. Because I think I saw that before that happened with Anne-Marie as well too, right? I don't know if Crispin had leftovers. I don't think I ever seen that. Unless that was like happening from the main mortar or something. Oh, there we go. Alcremie's almost done. Oh, and there he goes. Gonna pull out the good old recover move just to be annoying. I used to have recover set onto my Alakazam back in the day when I played Pokemon X and Y, and I had like my Mega Alakazam. That used to be like my my go-to annoying guy. And I know that, like, most of my friends, like, whenever they went and, like, battled me and I had that Alakazam and I was just set up for recover constantly, they would just absolutely hate me so much. But it did help me out quite a bit. I do have to say that Alakazam was, like, a perfect Pokemon for me. With my competitive team that I had with that recover move. But there you go, let's start for that flamethrower. And let's bring it down a little bit more. There's that lurid voice, but at least we survived, so that's all good. Yeah, and we could also hold down on the earthquake as well, too, because we're unaffected by it. And there we go, and just like that, oh, Creamy is done, and we get ourselves a nice good dub right there. Nice. And that is how we do it. Now, all we have to go and do now is just make sure that we go and talk to Drayton, and then we'll end off the episode from here. Yeah, the battling was pretty awesome, I have to say. Aw. Nope. Well, that was a wrong question, but you know what? That was a part of the quiz, so you know what? It doesn't matter to me. I didn't fail. I at least still passed, you know. Just imagine if I said, like, the wrong thing. I wonder if she'll probably actually, like, not actually give me the certain badge for that. Or the certain stamp that I need. Yes, the proof that we do need, and there we go. We got ourselves with that annoying move, that alluring voice. I don't know who I will put that onto. Probably just my Sylveon, of course. I could get that over to Dixie, but I kind of like her moveset a little bit. But, here we go. Drayton should be showing up now. Yep, so all three of the Elite Four is done. Now that just only leaves with him just left. And it seems like she was more into her cute of her Pokemon instead of the actual competitive battle itself, it looks like. Yep, so now we're going to have to go face against with him. So there's the extra little bit of dialogue right there. Not really, like, too important, but... Hey, you know what? At least we saved the best for last, right? But anyways, we're going to end things off here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one for when we go and continue on with some more of the Indigo Disk DLC.